else. So I'm going to pick one of these colors and I'm going to stick it in here. I should have done this beforehand. It's got a white one in there. Have you used mechanical pencils before? Thumbs up if you've used mechanical pencils. Nope. So that's just in there, and then you can press the button and it feeds it through. I'm going to put it back up in there. So, sorry, I just had to do something with another computer. So let's do some quick hands. So we've done hands before. Let's do a circle and a square. Just rough. And so that's going to be the palm. One's a circle, one's a square. So then we'll put that circle. This is where the arm's going to be. And then this is where the arm's going to be. And then I'm just going to draw a curve over like that. 4 fingers. And on the square one, I'm going to make it a bit squarer. So draw like another square on top. And then I'm going to divide up 1, 2, 3. So 1 in the middle, and then 1 either side. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 fingers. Same with the square, down the middle, and then 1 either side. And then you can do like a little sausage shape for the thumb. And on the square one, you can we'll make it a bit squarer, a bit angular, like that. See everyone now. Yeah, you guys can see all my gear. How's it going, Seth? Great. Look at those chubby little sausage fingers. They're great. Good job. Okay, so, excuse me while I sip my tea. I'm just going to go to a lead pencil now, just because I'm roughed out with that. Now I'm going to clean it up a bit. So with the arm, just going to go over a little bit like that, and then trace up. This is if you're if you've done it in another color like I did, or if you press very lightly, you can now press darker. With the thumb, I'm going to bring that over into the middle, draw an arch like that. And that's this bit here. See that bit? That's what that curve is. And it's like a pad or a cheek on your thumb. And so while we're looking at fingers, see how this is the longest finger, and then this one, and then that one, and then that one. So we need to change the size of the fingers. So look at the hands. So I've got my hand like this. You can see my picture. I'm looking at my hand. I've got to change hands because I'm left-handed. Look at the hand and figure out, well, you know, the second one is the highest. So you could curve it around and do a straight line. So that one's the highest. And then this one's the second highest. So we do that a little bit smaller. And then the first finger is the third tallest. And then the pinky is the smallest. So the pinky can just sort of join it up in there. Maybe draw a line across the fingers for this line here. And then we have a little hand. Let's try this light again, see if it makes any difference. If it flickers too much. Yeah, can't use that one. Okay, so then we'll do the same thing with the square thumb. I'm just going to turn this around because it's just the way I need to draw to get those angles. You can keep it square or you can sort of round it a little bit as well. Still going to keep the ends of the these fingers square. But again, I'll draw in the little crease, little pad. And then put this line in for the fingers. And then I'll draw, that one is the longest, second finger. The third finger is the second longest. The first finger is the third longest. And then the fourth finger is, the pinky is the smallest. I'll curve that around there. So you've got two different styled hands. If you're really looking at bones and things, you've got a lot of bones in the wrist, and you've got two bones that come down the forearm, and then you've got your knuckles at the end of your fingers, and one here, and you've got bones. I think these are the phalanges. We'll go back to that. And then if you look at your finger, look at your finger here, you've got 1, 2, 3 joints. So you've got knuckle there, knuckle there, knuckle there. So it's a bit hard to show on these ones, but you can also see where the creases are. The knuckles behind the crease, knuckles behind that crease, knuckles behind that crease. So you've got knuckle, you've got 2 on each finger, plus the one down there. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So then your bones are in between. And same with the thumb, you've got a knuckle there, go from the wrist to the knuckle to another knuckle there. So I don't have, I used to have a medical book, it's not in here. So if you look up skeleton, if you Google a skeleton, like a hand, you'll see all the bones and things in the hand. And they're very similar to feet, have the same sort of thing. It's a bit glary, Seth, can't really see that. Oh, there we go. It's nice, nice hands. Okay, so let's draw some hands that are over there. Some hands that are doing different things. So again, we'll start with a circle. Actually, let's draw 3 circles. They're going to be 3 different hands. So this one will make a fist. Oh, let's do a thumbs up like Seth just did. Okay. So I'm going to do the arm sticking out. I'm just sort of squaring it up a bit. So that's where my knuckles are going to be. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the thumb, because it's sticking out, it sort of bends backwards. So you can sort of bend it backwards like that. And forwards again. So to clean that up, I know I did that a bit fast, but I'm going to be doing it again here. So I did square it up, but now I'm going to round off those knuckles. And because the thumb is facing this way, facing side on, you're going to see a little bit of the thumbnail. If you can actually see it, let me zoom in. When I say zoom in, I'm just lowering my camera. There we go. You can see the thumbnail there. You have a nice sort of S shape in the back of the thumb. And you can see there's like extra skin you have in here, like webbing. You put that in between your fingers there too. See the skin in here? Sort of called webbing. There's a trigger. That's good. Yeah, so then have a little bit of webbing stuff in there. This one I'm going to continue over. Always draw that finger out a little bit more. You don't have to draw in the, sorry, I'll move it around my stand here, my ring light stand. You don't have to draw in the knuckles as circles, but you can draw just like little bits, little bumps, bump, bump, bring that back. Show just a little bit of creasing in that knuckle. And you can actually see on my hand, you can sort of see where I've got my knuckles, and you can see the bones, moving. You can see one there, and there's one there. There's actually one over there. So sometimes you do see those. You can see his veins too. So when you're on the drawing, you could show those lines, not all of them, but just like little parts of them if you want to add some detail. So that's a thumbs up. Next one, just back out a little bit. Next one, we're going to do fist. We'll do a fist like this. So, Leah, we've got a thumbs up for a reason. We just want to have thumbs up. Okay, so do the arm first, and then I'm going to draw a fist like that. Judy, you got a question? So I'm going to square this up a little bit.
Are we going to do a thumbs down?
Thumb down. Well, that's sort of what we're doing now. Like this. Instead of thumb up, we're doing thumb. Oh, you mean thumb down like that? Well, you can just turn this upside down. It's the same. Just turn it around.
That way.
Okay, so back to this hand. So I'm going to leave my hand like that so you can sort of see it. So see how the thumb has an angle to it like that? Just draw that in first. So it comes up, across, and down, and then it curves around. And we've got that big pad. So, and you can see the thumbnail. And you've got creases in here. Thumbnail there. That's one knuckle, that's another knuckle. Okay, so we've got the thumb in. Now the fingers. So the fingers is 1, 2, 3, 4. And they're sort of, because you're just seeing this knuckle, oops, sorry, this knuckle, they're sort of just rectangular. So you can just draw in where those rectangles sort of go. So there's one sort of here, like that. This one's bent over a bit. This one's down here. There. But the top one, you can see this side of it as well. So you can see sides of most of them. So you can add those in. And then you can see the little bits of the fingers down here. Show me, Seth. Show me what you've done. So you can add those little ends of the fingers in too. Good job, Seth. Okay. It's getting serious now. I'm pulling up my sleeves. So now I'm going to go over those. There we go. That finger's coming down there. This finger is coming down a bit. And you can see the fingernails on them. This one's coming around. Because you can see the side, I'll do some creases. And down with the nail. This one with the nail too. Turn that back up to the hand. Leah, got a question. So it's a bit messy, but yeah.
It looks like a fist bump instead.
Yeah, it could be a fist bump. It's sort of a messy because I draw the fingers messy like that. But if you draw the fist from the other side, it's very clean. Actually, it'd be easy if I do that. It's very clean. You don't really see anything unless you draw the thumb up. You know, all the fingers at weird angles. That's good. That's cool. Yeah, that does look like a fist bump. Okay, so let's do one more. Let me just put your hand down. There we go. So on this one, we'll do like a finger pointing, or maybe we'll do like a peace sign. So I'm looking at the hand. It's too close to actually see. So you're going to see the shape, the round circle, and then two bits coming out. Adrina, do you want to ask a question?
It's like when people are rock and roll people, they do that on the stage.
When what kind of people?
Yeah, they do that on the stage.
Oh, they do like two fingers on the stage.
Yeah, like that.
Okay. I just thought this actually looks like a rabbit too. I can draw like a little rabbit. Okay. So we'll leave Oh, hang on, rabbit the rabbit. I don't know if I can rabbit color. I can. There we go. Okay, so that's just the basic shape. So then, oh, my hands are blue now. So you want to get the thumb across, and then you've got two other fingers to get in there. So we can draw those two other fingers as rectangles. And the thumb, it's very similar to this one. So we can just get the thumb sort of in there like that. It's a bit wonky. So then I'll clean it up with my lead pencil. Try and do it so you can see. Fingernail. And then, because you've got your fingers up like this, you're going to see the creases that are in your fingers, and maybe even the roundness. If you've got drippy sort of fingers, you have a little bump. Some people do. So you might see that little bump or just the creases in those fingers. And this one joins up to that one. A little nail in. And this one, little nail. There we go. 3 different shapes. Trying to get them all in the shot. There we go. Seems really far away now. So let's draw a character that's actually holding something. Adrian, that's cool. Your fist one looks like it's holding a Pokeball or something. I like that. Okay, Queenie, they're really nice too. I like your peace sign one. That's really good. Leon, how are you going? Oh, wow. Yeah, they're really good. Good job. All right, so let's draw a little character holding something. Like a sword or big peach or something. Okay, so put this camera over a bit. Move this. Legs are in the way of my drawing. Okay, so let's start off with circle for a head. We'll do a little chibi kind of body. Oh, I drew that right over the edge. This is the body, and we'll do that's where the feet go as well. Maybe a little bottom there, little bottom, little belly. There we go. Good job. So we're going to draw an arm out, and this is going to be the big hand, and then this will be the other arm and the hand. So do this hand really big because he's doing an action. We want to show off what he's doing. I don't know why, but I want to make this like a little raccoon or a little red panda. Little feet. Pencil so you can see it a bit better. Just a little feet like that. And his other hand, we can just draw his little fingers at the back. Okay. So imagine he is holding something. Ah, here we go. Imagine he's holding a big ball, like, like this. Always going with this hand. So see how there's the thumb over here. You can see the palm under there, and then the fingers are up. So imagine he's like a big peach or something. He's taking a bite out of it, and he's holding it like that. So have a look at the shape of my hand. A bit closer for you. So it's almost like a triangle. Goes all the way up to there and back. So the basic shape could be a triangle. Don't worry about the thumb or the little finger. Just look at those other fingers. So that shape, it's almost triangular. So let's draw that shape. Nice down. So we'll sort of see that out this way and then down. And then you have the big dice was there, but we'll make it a big fruit or something. You confused, Liam? You look confused the way you're scratching your head. So remember the little thumb was up here, so we draw a little thumb. And then I'm going to draw a bit of a curve. And up here, I'll do a big bite out of whatever it is. And then continue. Sorry, I got to turn this around. It's the way my hand works, being left-handed. Is anyone else left-handed? Oh, sorry, I didn't miss out a question. Thumbs up if you're left-handed. No, everyone's right.
Can we draw anything on the hand?
Yeah, as long as they're going to be eating it. It could be whatever you want, but it has to be food because we're going to make him eating that.
Okay.
Okay. And then so now back to that hand. We had. Let's see, I'm going to hold this up again. So we had the thumb holding it like that. Oh, how was it this way? And then there's a little pinky supporting it, and then the other fingers are out there. So we can draw that little pinky coming up. Turn up the sail. And the other fingers are behind that. So you don't really see them. But I can draw the curve in the hand. This curve this time. Not the one at the thumb, it's the other side. So I'm just going to add a little leaf to this thing. I don't know what it is. Could be an apple. Could be a berry, a giant berry. And then I could do some little spots on it. It's a spotty berry. So then let's finish off the face. So I imagine he's bitten into it and he's like got his head up and he's smiling because and he's chewing with a big mouthful. So I'm going to find the center of the face and I want his head up. So his eye line is going to go up. And the reason I want up is so he's up like that and he's happy, but he's going to have a big mouthful. So that's sort of where one eye is going to be there and one eye is going to be there. And his little nose. You can make it whatever kind of animal you want. But then here, it's going to have a big cheek. Maybe even one on the other side too. And it's going to be smiling. Maybe his mouth open. Swap to the lead pencil. Get some of that cheek in. So maybe he's got a bit of dribble because it's a juicy fruit. Could draw some chunks of chewed up food in his mouth. Trina, that's good. I like that. Good job. Just going to draw his little tongue and I'll color in the mouth. Little nose. Little happy closed eyes. The other cheek. Should probably give him some ears as well. Some triangular shaped ears. I still don't know what kind of animal this is. That's really good, Liam. I like that. Maybe he's like a little chinchilla or something. Some eyebrows. There we go. Put a little belly in there. A little fluff on his chest. Maybe whiskers to finish it off. How'd you guys go? Good, good, Seth. Just fall off your chest. Oh dear. All right. Let's draw another thing holding something. Maybe two hands like that. Like, have I got a hole or something? My room is a mess at the moment because I've just moved in. I think that. There we go. I've got a tube from Glad Wrap. So I'm going to draw one hand holding it like that. So you're going to see thumb and fingers, and one hand holding this. So you're not going to see the fingers at all. You mean that was really good? So that's what we're going to draw. Could be holding, swinging on a pole, or a sword, or a stick or something. So that's what we're going to use for reference. So let's get rid of this one. And I know what I'm going to draw. So start off again with the circle for a head. And then how am I going to do this? I'm trying to think of the pose so he's not just standing there. Draw the body sort of this shape, like the letter D. And that's going to be one leg. That's going to be the other. Let's move this camera back a little bit. Oops. Drita, I'm going to ask you a question.
Is it a man with a backpack? Because it's like a man with a backpack.
It's close. It's going to be a shell on the back.
Like a tortoise?
Yes. So I'm going to draw a long stick through there. That's what's going to be this. This is what's held through there. I think Liam knows what it is. Do you know what it is, Liam?
Wait, I'm just asking, can we draw it in a bit different position?
Yeah, as long as you do one hand that's going to be like that, and one hand can be like that. They can be separate, but that's what we're trying to draw, is one that's the back of a hand and the front of a hand. Yeah. So this one back here, this arm is going to be the back. And this arm here is going to be the Right. I've just drawn that the wrong way. Yeah. And rub it out. And then see it more like that. Okay. I'll wait until everyone's up to that point. Yep, Seth's ready to go. Ah, there it is. Good job. Yep, good job, Seth. Let's see humans. That's a cute little creature. Ah, there we go. Yep, that's good. Queenie, that's good too. All right. So let's get started. Liam, you ready to go? Yeah? Okay. So this hand is going to be the one. Light over. My goodness. This hand is going to be the one that's like that. But it's going to be this hand, actually. So we're going to see, yeah, we're going to see like this. The thumb is actually, I'll swap colors so we can do this in stages properly. So we're going to see a thumb down here. And then the knuckles are at the top and the fingers are going to come down. So there's one. This, because I'm doing a Ninja Turtle, it only has 2 fingers. So you'll have to split them up a bit more. But I've only got 2 fingers to come down and a thumb. But you could split those in half and do 4 fingers if you're doing something with human hands. And then this one, we're seeing the back, which is going to be like that. So you could just see the knuckles. You're not seeing the thumb or the fingers. So it's just the knuckles. Maybe a little bit of the fingers here. So do it up here. This is sort of that top finger and knuckles are going to be down there. 1. Oh, again, there's only 2 for me. 1, 2. I could do the thumb sticking up a little bit. And then I'm going to draw that through. Okay. I'm just going to draw a line through this for where the bow staff is going to go. Okay. So I'm not drawing it through the hand, I'm skipping the hand. You can do this by eye, you don't have to draw it with a ruler. There you go. So he's holding a stick or a bow staff. Make these fingers a little bit bigger so they're the same size as these ones. And the little thumb sticking up. Okay, so then we can go back and draw more details on it. We could find the knee pad and the leg, and then the top of the leg, and the toes. And same on the other side, knee pad's about halfway down. And the leg, giving some toes. Draw the upper part of the leg. So get the leg bigger. Draw a curved line for the belt. and the front of the shell. So that bit's usually divided up. And then put the arm and the shoulder in, and the elbow pad. Where's my eyes? A few too many lines in there, I think. And this is really smudgy chalk. And then the other arm coming down, it's coming under there, and the elbow pad. You can draw the face, putting his little nose, his beak. Rest of the head. The bandana. How are you going, Liam? Yeah, good. Draw the back of the bandana. Get that little nose section in the bandana, so it's sort of cut out a bit. Give him a little smiley mouth. And a little crease for his cheek, for his eye, so it looks like he's smiling. There we go, we roughed it out. Can start cleaning that up. And once you do sort of got the eyes the right shape, you can put the pupils in. Give them a little highlight, color in the rest. Maybe some little eyebrows. So you just go back over your drawing and add little extra bits here and there, clean it up. You might not like some of those roughed out lines, so you can change them. How's yours, Seth? Abby, can I see? I can sort of see, yeah. It's a bit glary, that's all. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, Queenie, that's good too. That's a really thick stuff he's got too. Good job, Seth. Queenie, that's really cool. This is actually my favorite Ninja Turtle. Liam. Oh, that's really good, you mean. Liam, we got a question?
Did it different than you?
Yeah, let me have a look.
It's still the same hands. It's like a bit different.
Show it up, show it again. I didn't quite see it. It was too big on the screen, I think. Oh, I see. Yeah, cool. You just made all the body. That's good. Good job.
Can we add something on top of the head?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want now. I'm just cleaning it up. That's a little nail there. What are you doing for yours?
I'm making a party hat.
Okay. Do it. So you can add whatever you want. It's your drawing. You can't do it wrong when it's coming from your mind. You're making the rules. Is everyone done with that, or do you want a bit more time? Thumbs up for more time. No, Liam's done. Seth, you want some more time to draw yours? Okay. Okay, we'll give you everyone a few more minutes. And then maybe I can finish doing mine as well. So you didn't really do a shell. I just did the front of the shell. If you just watch the way I do it too, you might pick some things up. Because that's the best way to learn, is just to watch people. Some people don't like being watched when they're drawing, but you should always ask if you're allowed to. But yeah, it's a good way to learn. So I've got the curve of the shell there. I need to draw side of the shell, where the front of the shell meets the back of the shell. And his neck sticking up there. So then he's got row on the back. And then there's usually segments in the shell. You can't really see his shell too much, so I don't have to do too much detail to it. Other pad. Turn my heat off. Okay. I'm just going to finish off this feet and then we'll be done. So if you're not finished yet, you need to hurry up. Okay. Just going to shade in his shell. And his little pads. Stick. And maybe he's going down. Okay, done. How'd everyone go? Adrina, you finished? Okay, can I look? Oh, no, nice party hat. That's good. He looks a little bit like a skeleton. Yeah, really skinny arms and legs. Okay, so hands, more hands. What about, what about that? That's hard to draw. Two hands like that. Do you think you could draw that? If I put my hands like that, you could draw it? Think of breaking it down into a basic shape. Break it down into simple shapes, right? Okay, we're all going to draw that now. So that shape, it's one big circle. And you've got one arm coming off this side, one arm coming off that side. So arms come in like that. We've got the palms meeting just here, down here, palms are meeting. So you can have the palms coming in and touching, coming up. And then have a look at the fingers, the shape of the fingers. Oh, moving it the wrong way. See how they're sort of just sausages overlapping? So you can do from this one, a little sausage coming over that way. And then from this knuckle, a little sausage coming over that way. And then you just keep doing that. One from this side, one from that side, and that's it. Let me just clean this up a bit so you can see. And then if I draw little nails, it might be easier to see. You see that? Oh, sorry, Liam, you got a question there?
Can we do it? Can we do it either way?
Either way, yeah, we'll try doing it the other way. So that's showing the pinkies. So try doing it the other way, showing the thumbs, because that's what you'd be looking at. So yeah, that's pretty much the same way. Find your arms, divide it up. Except this one, you're going to have a thumb like that. And thumb from this side is just going to be sticking out there. And then further, I'm just keep looking at my hands this way. And then you're going to have this finger. And then the same finger from this side is going to come up, out there. And then the second finger from this side. And then same on the other side. And so on and so forth. So it's just too hard to see. There's too many fingers. Oh, we're almost out of time. There we go. Well, yeah, that's good. Looks like a bunch of sausages. Well done. All right. Did anyone else do it? Can I have a look at your drawings if you're done? Valerie. Yeah. Good. Oh, you did both. Good job. Adrena. Yeah. Okay, I can see that. That's good. Looks like they're all piled up on top of each other. Queenie. Yeah. They're very circular. I know I said start with a circle, but you can sort of change that shape. See how mine are a bit more sort of angular as well. I don't always keep those lines I start with. Seth, that's pretty good too. All right, so we've only got a couple of minutes left. I want you guys to put your hand in any kind of position and draw it. So you're going to draw your own hand now, not the hand you hold a pencil with. So if you're left-handed, draw your right hand. If you're right-handed, draw your left hand. But don't just draw it like that. Draw it pointing or doing something weird or holding something. Could be like holding something like this, you know, like that. Or grabbing something from a different angle. Maybe do like a Wolverine thing. Have the pencil sticking out. Gina, can I ask you a question?
I do not know how to draw my hand different ways. I only know how to draw my hand like a 5, like that.
Okay, but hang on. If we go back to these, you can start off with a square or circle, and then I'll do one down here. And instead of drawing all the fingers, you can draw just one finger. And what happened there? There we go. You can draw just one finger and the thumb down here, and then the other one's bent down. So now you've got a pointed hand. You know, so you can draw different things. So just look at your hand and then think of the different shapes. the shapes that it's made up from, and just sketch it out. Give it a go. That's all I ask. Oh, and my tea's gone cold. You mean? Oh yeah, that's good. That's a very small thumb. Looks like a little tick. Yeah, try drawing that thumb a little bigger. So I'll try and draw the same way you've drawn it. 1, 2, 3. Finger up there. Just draw that thumb. It can go over the top like that. And then rub out those fingers. That's good. There you go. It's a bit bigger. Yeah, good job. I really like your little furry creature that's eating the berry. That looks really cool. How'd you go, Adrena? Did you do it? Did you get it done? That's cool, Valerie. Good job. All I can see is the top of Queenie's head. That's really good, Queenie. That's really good. I like that. Well done. So try and remember those shapes. So when you want to draw a hand or draw a character doing something, think about just starting off with a simple shape and look at your hand or someone else's hand, get a friend or someone to do something with a hand, or if you've got a little iPad or someone's phone, you can take a photo of the hand and then you can use that as reference to draw from. So, if you want to do like a Spider-Man whip, here's those 2 fingers out, those 2 fingers down, and his thumb over the top of that. Actually, no, his thumb's out. What am I doing? His thumb is out this way. Because he's pressing a button that's here. He's got his web shooter here that comes up with a button there, and he's pressing the button. So yeah, but just think about it and rough it out. Remember, it doesn't always have to be perfect, and it's okay if your drawings aren't perfect. You don't have to worry about it. It doesn't make sense because you'll always get better. Is that a banana, Seth? That's good, Liam. Yeah, Seth, that's a lot of good hands there. Good job. I like yours, Liam. That was really good. Yeah, I see, Liam. Okay, well, I think we are done. What do you think, Peter?
Yeah, I think we're done. Can you show us the photo, everyone? Okay. Wow, cool. Valerie, you still need a few fingers to finish.
No, it's the back of the hand. Like
Oh, that's
this.
the back. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's cool. Rita, good job.
Judy, you just traced your hand.
Put your hand, put your photo of the drawing of your hand, not your hand.
Not your actual hand.
Okay, thank you, everyone. Adritas, good job. Queenie?
Yeah. You got a lot of detail on there, Jay. That's really good.
Yeah. Can you show the photos? Wow, it's awesome, Queenie. That's really good. Seth,
Mm.
cool. All right, I think we finished. If you don't mind, you can take a photo of your work and then send it to Brilliant Kids. We're gonna put onto our online gallery.
Yeah, they're looking really good up there.
They look really good. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really should be proud of your work. All right, I'm gonna unmute everyone. Say goodbye to Mr. Evan.
Well, I'm proud of everyone's work anyway.
If
Bye, Mr.
this
Evans.
is a hand, this is a
Bye.
drawing of a
Peace
hand.
out.
This is
All
a
right.
drawing.
Bye.
This is
Bye.
a drawing of a hand.
Bye. Peace out.